And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchup. And welcome to 2K Sport. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 slot. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
But look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammate today. Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Now the Clippers with it. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Pass to Bogdanovic. Launches a 3. Reid with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. It's Edwards on the wing. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Endorsed the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization. Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Reid finds MP. Edwards looking for an opening. Back to MP. The kick out to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. From downtown. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. Woo!
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's MP. Following the score by Los Angeles. A slam dunk by Reid.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Harden against MP. Harden. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Oh, deflected. And Gobert with the stuff.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Here's MP. He played a great game against the Lakers. To the paint. And there's the rejection.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
MP against Harden. MP, the pass to Reid. 6 to shoot. A step back shot.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. McDaniels against Bogdanovic. Batum outside. Pass to Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Make no mistake, with that frame and that touch, Zubac's a tough cover in close.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves trail. And here's MP. Yet to see a basket. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Norman Powell. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. Three-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league. Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. Taking a look at the Clippers, they've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they planted their flag early in the season and have been playing hard and picking up wins ever since.
Harden can't hit.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
MP outside. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now here's Reed. And he also played really well in the win against the Lakers. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Zubac. 4 seconds left. Got a hand on it.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
There's the AT&T 5G slam cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Dunn. No points yet. Pass to Harden. Knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Here's Harden. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Doris looking back. Clippers will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Eubanks. Batum comes in for Jones. Bogdanovich has checked in for Coffey. And Norman Powell subbed in for Dunn. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the basket by Edwards.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he can't get that one. Clippers trail by 11. Powell outside. 11 feet out. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Inside. Oh! Rudy on the lob!
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow!
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Edwards finds MP. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Down low. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Zubac. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
MP against Harden. MP, the pass to Reed. Count it. Reed's got his second basket.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against Sacramento, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now here's Edwards. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Harden, good.
Oh, man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Minnesota leading by 14. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Powell with a steal. Here's Batum. Outside for Harden. Knocks it loose.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
To the middle. Batum's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Reed. Back to MP. Outside Reed. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to MP. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Timberwolves, number 1.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Here's Batum. Oh, and Reed with a block.
But give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Edwards, and the shot's good. Powell's got his first bucket in this one. Here's MP, providing this team some offensive stability, a little over 10 points a game. To the inside, Reed. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Naz Reed understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
They get the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's scoreless.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
MP with it. Pass to Edwards. Over Powell. Edwards, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now MP.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one misses. Some changes for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons comes in for Zubac. And it's Jones in for Batum. Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Powell's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. Here's Minot. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Powell. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive. Through the first half, a pretty
with the score, your Clippers 38, the Timberwolves 56.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reed. And it's MP in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Harden against MP. Zubac passes to Harden. Hits the three-pointer. Harden's got 18.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done two things. Double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
Clippers trail by 19. Powell outside. Pass to Harden.
Minnesota charged with a foul. Number 88, second personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets his shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Minnesota leading by 18. 90 seconds into the second half now. MP, the pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the three fly. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 18.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Bogdanovic. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Pass to MP. Nice. Assist, a nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Powell against Edwards. Powell passes to Harden. Hits the trifecta. Harden's got 21.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's McDaniels. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Drops in the three.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Powell finds Bogdanovic. Harden against MP. Chalk up 2 there.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Now here's MP. He has 6. Outside Edwards. MP outside. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Number 88. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one's no good. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And then Harden with the jam.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Reed. Second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Powell. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 20. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's MP. Blocked! Harden surveying the D. Powell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And the second free throw is good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Powell finds Zubats. Pass to Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Now Harden. He's got 25. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 3rd.
This guy's so
foul.
clever at getting defenders to
foul.
bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
Both good from the line that time. Here's MP. He's got 7. Pass to Edwards. Right side Reed. 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to MP. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Harden from outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Edwards. Over Powell. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Harden. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Zubats. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
You'd love to see Zubats get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
And Minnesota calls time here.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Minnesota leading by 17. Inside, MP, the pass to Conley. Back to MP. Conley looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards, that's good.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards, so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
MP against Powell. Left side, Conley. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And a new... Both teams deciding to change it up. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. 4 on the clock. Harden from outside. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Harden and Powell, their backcourt. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. From the elbow, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McDaniels. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Powell outside. Reed with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. McDaniels passes to MP. That one falls.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Harden. Here's Zubac. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
It's McDaniels on the wing. MP outside. Conley passes to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Blocked. Harden against Conley. For 3, Powell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Powell, we know, in his career has been particularly efficient from the corner 3. Look out below, everybody.
And he gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Clippers trail by 18. Outside Harden. Out to Powell. Fires for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All 3 levels are part of his game. That time goes to the 3 ball.
And here's MP. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's MP. Here's McDaniels. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Batum. Outside for Harden. Jacks up a three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Assisted by
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Edwards can't hit. Clippers trail by 15. Pass to Powell. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, let me hear you get loud. Let's get loud right now for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Minnesota leading by 13. MP with it. To the middle. McDaniels finds MP. Back to Daniels. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubats.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Down low. Here's MP. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
3-pointer, Harden. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now here's MP. Out left to the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on even to Zubats. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Powell's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Gobert. Here's McDaniels, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Edwards against Powell. Pass to Harden. That one drops for him. Harden's got 17 points here in the second half.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
MP outside to the paint. Outside McDaniels. MP with it. Now Edwards. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Harden. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
Here's MP. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. MP against Harden. MP, the pass to Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubats. Puts up a 3. And it's Harden, that time on the assist by Zubac. Harden's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Minnesota leading by 13. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now MP. Edwards with it. Powell covers. Edwards, the pass to MP. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Outside Edwards. They still need this.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman Powell to get with his man and contest shots? That's good.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. And they're able to recover. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Harden. And he lobs it up top. Zubac's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 12. And here's MP. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Minnesota basketball.
Edwards, a pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's MP. Here's Reed. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Clippers with the ball. Down by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Harden. Into the lane. And Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
There's 1:47 left to play in the 4th quarter. Shot is up. That one a little long.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, and so many defenders fall for the Harden fake because he's such a prolific scorer.
At the line for your Clippers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. MP with it. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Drained it for 2 points. Edwards has got 15 points in just the 2nd half.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
But when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
So for the Clippers, Ben Simmons is checked in for Zubac. Eubanks comes in for Batum. And it's Coffey in for Bogdanovich. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. MP finds Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Coffey grabs a board. And it's the Clippers ball. 9-point game. Harden. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harden's got 44.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside, Ingles. To the left side wing. Pass to MP. Outside, Ingles. Shot clock at 5. The shot that time not on target. Some solid D from Eubanks. From deep three-point range, missed it. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.